Hi friends, this is the rate I old monk and today we are with the Redmi K20 Pro and Realme X. On the left side I am having the Redmi K20 Pro, on the right I am having the Realme X. Talking about the always on display because both the devices are Super AMOLED. Here you can see the Redmi K20 Pro takes a lead because it has a much better animation style in it. Now talking about the face unlock for both the devices have a motorized pop-up camera, but in Realme X, whenever you press the power button, the pop-up camera comes if there is a face unlock is enrolled. Whereas talking about the Redmi K20 Pro, unless and until you swipe up for the face unlock, it will not go and doesn't strike the face unlock. So that is a cool feature because in your pant sometimes it will accidentally the Realme X will go and pop up and see now the camera will pop up and your face unlock will try to detect and it may damage your front camera. So this is what the issue I think that Realme needs to fix it. It doesn't open the front camera directly if you just press the button. Now talking about the other thing is the under display fingerprint sensor. Both the devices come with the under display fingerprint sensor and both works very well. Both doesn't have any glitch. They are very simple, easy and fast at the same time. Talking about the display, the Redmi K20 Pro comes with the 6.39-inch Super AMOLED display with Gorilla Glass 5 protection, whereas the Realme X comes with the 6.53-inch Super AMOLED display with Gorilla Glass 5 protection. Now, if you will talk about the ergonomics, then definitely K20 Pro is smaller. It comes with a 6.39-inch, whereas Realme is 6.53-inch. But K20 gives you a more screen to body ratio because it is 86.1%, whereas in Realme X it is 85.9%. Now if we go and check few more settings of the device, it includes the about the phone. So about the phone, if you go and I will show you, both the devices are running on Android 9.0 Pie with its own UI. Like the Redmi K20 Pro comes with the MIUI 10, whereas the Realme X comes with the ColorOS 6. So both have their own UI. Now talking about the RAM, both the smartphone what I am holding right now, both are 8 GB variant having 8 GB of RAM, whereas the K20 Pro is the 256 GB storage variant, whereas the Realme X is a 128 GB storage variant. Just a quick note on the processor, the Redmi K20 Pro is coming with octa-core Snapdragon 855, whereas the Realme X coming with the octa-core Snapdragon 710. So this is what we have in the processor. We are not talking about the processor because the processor is definitely a huge difference between Redmi K20 versus the Realme X. Now talking about the display, the Redmi K20 Pro has a dark mode in it, which is a good thing. It will help you to less consumption of battery, whereas in the Realme X there is no dark mode present. So that one more advantage goes to the Redmi K20 Pro because both are AMOLED screen. The battery consumption will be higher, the screen will be vibrant, and it will consume more battery. So I will prefer Redmi K20 Pro because it has a dark theme, whereas the ColorOS 6 doesn't have a dark theme and it may take some time to implement it. I am still not sure when it is coming. Now going to the fingerprint and the face unlock, we will start with the fingerprint first. So if you go to the fingerprint, let me tell you guys, both the smartphones are big, both weighs around 191 grams. So 191 grams is the weight for both the smartphone, and I'm using it with one hand. It is sometimes being a little bit difficult. Here you can see the animation style for Realme X, you are getting 5 animation style, whereas for the Redmi K20 you are getting a 4 animation style. So this is definitely not a big deal. Both can bring more animation style by just an software update. So skipping that, talking about the face unlock, what I think Redmi K20 Pro and Realme X unlocks the device at the same time. It may be for the under display fingerprint sensor or also the face unlock. Now talking about the face unlock registration or face unlock enroll is also faster in both the devices, but if you talk exact timing, then the Redmi K20 Pro is little bit faster in enrolling the face. So I give a heads up for Redmi K20 Pro in this. Now talking about both the OS, both have some shortcut, both have dual app support and screen. But one more important thing in the Redmi K20 Pro, you will have a complete control on the front camera. You can have the audio, you can change the lighting, so both these things can be changed, whereas on Realme X there is no real customization present in it. So that is a bummer kind of thing from me. Now going to the camera, because when talking about the camera, Redmi K20 or the K20 Pro both come with a triple layer camera, whereas the Realme X only has a two camera at the back. Now Redmi K20 Pro comes with the triple layer camera where 48 megapixel is the primary camera with aperture f.8. The 8 megapixel is the telephoto camera which is f2.4 aperture. There is a 13 megapixel depth camera with f2.4. Coming to the Realme X, it has a 48 megapixel rear camera with aperture f1.7, 5 megapixel depth camera with aperture f2.4. Coming to the front camera, Realme X has 16 megapixel camera with f2.0, whereas the Redmi K20 Pro comes with the front camera which is 20 megapixel with the aperture f2.2. Now talking about the modes, both the devices come with the similar kind of mode. It includes the slow motion, panorama, night mode. So these are the common modes you are getting, also video mode. Now talking about the Redmi K20 Pro, where you are getting an advantage, there is a short video which you can shoot for the TikTok or the Instagram stories. It's also a 48 megapixel specially mode where you can click the picture, which is definitely absent in the Realme X. Both have a AI camera. Keeping the AI thing, both the devices can shoot good selfies, but Redmi K20 has more picture clearation because it has a 20 megapixel camera. Similarly, on the Redmi K20 Pro, you are getting a depth telephoto camera which is also good for taking images. So in the camera mode, these are the few things. Both the smartphones can shoot 4K video, but here is a point to be noted. Redmi K20 Pro can shoot 4K video in 30 fps, 60 fps. Also the Full HD video in 30 fps and 60 fps, whereas the Realme X can shoot 4K video only in 30 fps. Realme X can shoot Full HD video in 30 and 60 fps. So this is what you are getting. Talking about the front camera, you can shoot both with the Full HD video with 30 and the 60 fps. So here you can see this is something you are getting with the Realme and Redmi camera. And other than that, there is some minor changes which I am not going to talk in detail. One more thing about the front camera, when you pop up the front camera, Redmi K20 Pro has a cool LED lights, whereas the Realme X is just a pop-up camera. It is nothing new. So that is kind of a bummer when you are comparing both the smartphones. Now coming to the Antutu benchmark score, here the Redmi K20 Pro takes a huge lead, and you can see because it is coming with the processor Snapdragon 855 octa-core processor, whereas the Realme X comes with the octa-core processor which is Snapdragon 710. And you can pause the video, check out the specs. I have already told you. One more thing, both the devices doesn't have any NFC. Now you can see that I'm just showing you once more NFC where it is going. Here you can see the NFC. The NFC is not present in both the smartphones. Talking about the sensor, both have kind of similar sensor. Here Realme X takes a little bit leap. It has I guess a more sensor you can see, but overall all the primary sensors are present in both the smartphone. Coming to the side by side of the device, both the device, here you can see the weight of both the devices are a little bit similar. The Redmi K20 Pro has a little bit accent on the power color which is not in Realme X. We will also check the same slot for the Realme X on the right side. Here you can see it comes with the dual nano SIM card slot. It doesn't have any expandable memory, where whenever we are talking about Redmi K20 Pro, it also comes with the dual nano SIM card slot. It doesn't have any expandable memory. But talking about the Redmi K20 which is coming in India, will have an expandable storage also. Both have the speakers at the bottom, both are coming with the Type-C charging, and in the box if you will talk, the Redmi K20 Pro comes with the 27-watt quick charger which is inside the box, whereas the Realme X comes with the 20-watt charger inside the box. And talking about the 3.5mm earphone port which is present in both the smartphone, 3.5mm port is present on Realme X as well as the Redmi K20 Pro. Redmi K20 Pro comes with the 4000 mAh battery with a 27-watt quick charge, whereas the Realme X comes with the 3765 mAh battery with a WOOC charging support 20 watt inside the box. Both the device weighs around 191 grams, so there is not a big difference. Realme X comes with the polar white color and the space blue color. This will the by default color, not the special editions I am talking about. At the same time, Redmi K20 Pro is also coming with the two color, Glacier Blue and Flame Red. Glacier Blue is this one which I am holding right now. I have already showed you Flame Red in the Redmi K20. Both the devices have the UI which gives you a similar pattern. Both gives you some cards to play with around. Some call it Smart Assistant, some will also call it the cards. So you will get both with the same feel. Now talking one more thing, in Realme X you don't get a app door, whereas in Redmi K20 Pro you get the app door. It's a good thing. Redmi K20 Pro, what the UI we are looking at, it is the same UI we have seen in the Poco F1 smartphone. Coming with that, the Redmi K20 Pro comes with the LED notification for the charging. It is on the motorized camera, which is also used for face unlock, and it also has LED light separately when it is popping up. So this charging is only charging indicator is present in the Redmi K20 Pro, which is very efficiently used by Xiaomi, I have to say that. But talking about Realme X, it doesn't have any LED notification while charging. Neither it takes there is a LED glow when it is doing a face unlock or taking a selfie. So this is kind of a letdown, or you can say the Redmi K20 Pro has actually worked on the design. I will also show you here. We can see at the back side you can't see the LED light, but in the front when you are popping up you can see the LED light. Now I will try and show you with the Realme X. There is no LED light present for the notification, which is definitely not fortunate for the people or the user who can't get the notification light. So this is all about the Realme X versus the Redmi K20 Pro. This at the rate I old monk signing off. Please like the video, share the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for us.